Hey Stampers, it's the Pampered Stamper, and welcome to Saturday afternoon just because I want to share something with you. I've been wanting to show you how to use this sweet ice cream bundle, which I love because it's a quick and easy set to use. There's a punch and a stamp set. But the problem, the good thing and the bad thing, is that the punch punches out both the ice cream topper, the ice cream itself, and the cone. And this can be a problem if you don't know how to do it properly because you waste a lot of paper. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy trick, how you can use the punch by doing both at the same time, and how to do it simply without doing both at the same time. So first the trick to show you how to do it at the same time. So what you need is a Stamparatus, and the Stamparatus is a stamp positioning tool, and I'm going to see if I can zoom out a little bit. No, I can't. This is as good as it gets because I've got the camera close by. So I have already taken a piece of old scrap paper, and I'm just going to show you what I did. I just went like this and I punched a hole in it. Okay, so we'll just pretend that I did that. And now we're going to lay it on the Stamparatus with that piece of paper tight in the corner. And I have to move over just a little bit, don't I? So now we take our stamp set, and I have my little extra bits in there too. And we'll just tuck this underneath there. And now we need the ice cream piece. I'm sorry about the rattling. The ice cream piece. And we're just going to lay that in there carefully. And then we're going to take the cone bit. And we're going to put that in the hole. And now I don't have my face right above it, so I'm not sure how perfectly this is positioned. But we're just going to do it like that. So then I'm going to push those down. I'm going to get rid of my template. And then, actually, you know what I should have done? I should have put the ice cream cone on one side. And you know what? It's not too late for that. I'm actually going to do that. I'm peeling this one off. And I'll tell you why. Because otherwise, if I left them both there, they'd both get stamped in the same color. And we don't want that. So I have Highland Heather. And I'm going to stamp my ice cream cone in Highland Heather there. Oh, look, my piece isn't big enough. That is not cool. All right, I need to find a bigger piece. You know what I'm going to do? No, that's not going to work. All right, time for plan B. I have to find my trimmer. You know what? I have to get up for a second. I've got to grab my paper trimmer and a piece of white. Okay. Oh, you know what? I got lucky. I have a piece of white, and this piece is 4 inches by 5 and 4¼ by 5½. So it's just 1/4 of an inch. Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. So that piece is 1/4 of a piece of regular cardstock. So 4¼ by 5½. So here is the ice cream topper. And then look at this. Now we're going to move this white again. And I should have done this right away. I'm going to put my template back in the spot. And then I'm going to take my hinge right out and I'm going to flip it over. Okay, because the hinge works 2 ways. Now I'm going to take that piece again and I'm going to lay it in where it belongs, like so. There. I'm hoping that's perfect. If my face is right above it, I could probably get it better, but this will do. So now we're going to get rid of the template again, put our white piece here, nice and tight in the corner, and now I'm going to take crumb cake and ink up that there. And now the magic is going to happen. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece. I'll move my Stamparatus out of the way, and then you take your punch, you hold it upside down so you can see what you're doing, and then slide it in, and there we have it. See, and now, see, you're going to cut both at the same time, and now you have your nice ice cream cone. And you don't waste anything. And after this, you can just punch out a whole pile of these and lay them in there and then just stamp, 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 so you don't have to worry about just using the corner of your piece. Okay, so you can use this as a template and just lay the pieces in there to stamp them in all different colors. Now you can also, this paper is amazing. I'm fiddling. I'm wondering whether or not I should close up my ink pads, but I'm going to use them in a minute. So we have this paper as well. And this is the other side. So, I mean, you hate to punch on it. But if you don't want to, if you don't have the stamp set and you only have the punch, or if you're a demonstrator and you want to make kits for people, you can't include stamped images. So what you can do is take your punch, see, and there we go. And there's my ice cream cone base. And then instead of stamping the cone, look at this, we've got paper. These are my scraps that are left over, okay, from making cards. But look at this. So I have this paper, and it comes in these two colors. And let's have a look. I've got a piece of scrap left over. So what you can do, I'm just moving all my papers and bits, is you can make an ice cream cone out of this pretty paper here, just out of the, see, doesn't that just look like your nicest strawberry ice cream? Or if you want something in greens and blues, I don't know what kind this could be, but see? So the paper is really nice. You could also stamp your popsicles on there. It's just wonderful. It's great to use your paper for your images. So that's another great trick. And then what I forgot to do is, let me just move all this out of the way. There is a stamp. See, my cone doesn't look that realistic. I mean, this is okay, but you see there's a stamp set, the stamp that goes with it. And it's here. So let me put that on a block. I could use my Stamparatus as well, but I'm not going to. I'm sorry, there's a bit of a, the sun is shining beautifully in my window here. Look at that. Isn't that so nice? Yeah. So you can use it, the stamped images with an image from the paper or something that you've stamped. And it's just a really nice, it's a watercolory look, which is just beautiful. And then I want to show you the cards. So I've made up cards for next month's Coffee and a Card. So the way my Coffee and a Card, virtual Coffee and a Card works is that I put everything in envelopes. So each card has all its pieces in an envelope, and you get as many cards as there are Tuesdays in the month. So you will be getting 4 cards, and you'll get a bunch of ribbons so that you can do this. You will get a whole pile of stitched rectangles so you can create your own sentiments. But if you want to have a lot of fun with it and get the most value, then you're going to want to order the stamp set and the punch. And they are in stock now, and you do save 10% when you get them together. So this is the first card, You Melt My Heart. This is a happy birthday card, and look, it's an easel card, so it sits up like that. Isn't that fun? See? And then I cut some of those ice cream cones from the paper. There's this one that I used. I used the, what's it called? Painted Textures Embossing Folder, which is really nice. It kind of reminds me of icing or ice cream marble slabs. And then you'll see that the top of that ice cream cone is our glimmer paper. Isn't that pretty? And one of the cones is the paper and the other one is the stamped one. Now, my card sample is with the stamped one, but if you get the kit, you'll get 2 cones like this out of the paper. Okay, just so that you know. And then I embossed the You're So Cool in white on black. I can't do that for you, but you can do it yourself with whatever stamp set you have on hand. And then this card is a big note card and envelope. And doesn't that white polka dot tulle ribbon just look perfect with it? Whenever I think of old-fashioned ice cream places, I think of, I don't know, the 1950s. And the counter, you know, with those big stools and girls in pretty dresses and big bows. That's just my idea. Now, I think that was 4 cards. Yeah. And then this was a 5th card that I made, but it didn't look, when I put all the cards together to take a picture of them, this one didn't quite fit the mold, but I still wanted to show you what it looked like. And I've got pearls on this card. I totally forgot to order the ice cream corner embellishments, and so they are coming, and I will add them to the cards. And I think I'm going to make a tutorial, a PDF tutorial for this suite, so you can look for that too. And I'll make that when I'm in Holland. Hopefully, Lord willing, if everything works out, a week from Monday, I will be flying to Holland. So that is that. Well, you know what? Do I want to show you something else? I have another, oh, those are there. I have a whole bag. You know what? I'm going to switch to over here. Here I am. I just love this new technology that I can switch and talk to you guys. I don't know if I can zoom on this. Let's see. I can. Oh, this is so wonderful. You know, technology can really be annoying and drive you absolutely crazy. But when it finally works, it is most gratifying. I'm looking outside because a bird just flew to my deck. I'm so happy the birds are finally starting to come to my house. And oh, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love birds. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you finally cave in and join me for my virtual coffee and a card. It's really nice to get Happy Mail, a package in the mail with all your card pieces so that you don't even have to think. You just open it up, and every Tuesday morning we get to make a card together. I've been told by people who participate that doing these cards with me inspires them to use their supplies more often. And that's great. I know a lot of you guys are gatherers of supplies, but it's much nicer when you actually use your stuff and make cards and make the world a better, more happy place, one card at a time. Now, I made a card. We had an event with Stampin' Up! Today that's called On Tour, and through Zoom, I was with almost 200 Stampin' Up! Demonstrators across Canada, and it was really nice. I made a fun card based on what I saw this morning for my next tutorial, and I was going to show it to you, but I don't know where I put it, so it might have to wait. It's a really fun card with trees. You know, I'm going to flip the camera to here, and then I'm just going to lay a couple cards out for you, and that'll give you something to look at while I find that card. I really want to show it to you. Hold on. Not there. Not there. Oh, I found it. I found it. Good, good, good. All right. I'm so glad. I found two cards that I want to show you. So I'm going to move those out of the way. And look at this. This is the card that I made based on this morning's. I have no idea what the original person's card looked like, but take a look. And mine is different. I know that, but it opens up like this. Isn't that great? Friendships refresh the soul, and then like that, I believe in you. Isn't that fun? Yeah, and it actually stands up. So see, I mean, you can't see what it looks like that way, but it does stand up, and I really like that because it's nice to have a card that has a fun fold, but if it doesn't stand up and it flops over, that's not so nice. And then my fellow team member, Beth, gave me this beautiful card. I'm just going to lay it down, and instead of holding it up, I'm going to zoom because I can. So I'm going to tell you, whoops. She has promised me that she's going to do a video on this, so I'm waiting. She's going to do a video to show you how to make that background, and I'm not going to tell you how she did it, but Beth, if you're watching, Beth is the Sew Artful Crafter. So it's S-E-W because she sews like a dream as well. And she's going to do a video to show you how to make that background. Now, in the meantime, this is the Forever Fern paper, and it's retiring, so you're going to want to get that before it goes. And those pretty little green gems are, Forever Greenery, I think it's called. Forever Greenery, I think they're called gems. Let me see. You know what? I should just look it up. My catalog is right here. And then I can show you what the paper looks like as well. And then those gold hoops are retiring, and so is that gold. Let me just have a look. I'll first find the embellishments. And there we go. Yeah. So here are the embellishments, and they're right here, and they're called Flowers for Every Season Gems. And I think they might even be on sale, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And then I want to show you the, wait. There's the specialty paper. Where is it? The gold laser paper. It is also, I believe, on sale, and it's beautiful. The pieces pop right out, and they make a whole card front, and then you have all these other pieces. So they're really, really lovely. And then the Forever Fern paper, Forever Greenery paper is just stunning. I'm not sure if it's on sale. I did mark all the sale prices down, of course, in another catalog, not in this old ratty one of mine. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you want to join in on the coffee and a card for next month. They are being prepped this week in the next couple of days. So I will let you know when the window for that ends. The very last date to order is the 21st of the month. Okay, and then by the 25th or so, I'd like to have them in the mail. So there you have it. And just thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a super day. Bye.